This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No. Game, great way for the defense to open up here at home.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the air on second down, here's Allen. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
33-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On play action, Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, this is Strong. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5. From the gun, here is Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Big play there for the Bills. And even 50 yards. Allen going to give it to Cook. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third and long.
Half 85, ground 80. Hey, tight. Stop.
From the gun, Josh Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good, and the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard.
Fake the give, now it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Oh, touch. 180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. He's people's man, that's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss with Cook. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Here's Cook. And he will power his way into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Pass is kicked is good. And the Bills are on top. It's now 10-7.
Eagles 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He'll swing this one out to Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Bills.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo. A run up the middle with Cook. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's to the right side. And incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now pass to tack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will get out in front 17-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Great. Shut. Count up. Trimmer. Count up. 63. Count up, Yanni. 73.
On first down, it's Hurts. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 14 on the pickup. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Great.
A run with Barkley. He's got space inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Eagles 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, this is Strong. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10, and it's Allen. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Andrew Makuba from his safety spot to make the stop. It is 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 6.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
And the Bills first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Allen now on 2nd down. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing again is Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and before goes the field goal try, they take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Great, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Great, set.
On play action, here's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
Eagles 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, this is Strong. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Now, he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll be third down. From the gun, here is Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A run with Cook. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
The 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jalen Carter, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 12.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Allen. Samuel has it on the slant. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
To return, it is Turpin. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
31-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Barkley's got the first down and more. Oh, yeah. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On the return, this is Strong.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Buffalo.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. The Bills have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced to his right. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hey, easy, stick. Anyway, up.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense. So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Third down, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 43-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On the return, this is strong. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. To the air once more, it's Allen. Going up top. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Allen going to throw. Out to his right. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. A.J. Epinesa. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
A second down throw for Hurts. Oh, this pass rush dials in right now. They get him again.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here to talk things over before third down.
Second three. Crowd love Yanni.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one is caught by Turpin. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
But it leads to
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run with Cook. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Great, set.
Here's Barkley. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 30-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Great, set. Crowd love Yanni.
Once again, it's Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 1.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, Silver.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Watch quit.
Now Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
32. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They will take a knee here. Here's second down. They'll go down to a knee. So it's a win here